Harriet Tubman is one of the most iconic figures in American history. Born into slavery in Maryland around 1822, Tubman would go on to lead hundreds of enslaved people to freedom through the Underground Railroad, a secret network of safe houses and allies. Her story is one of courage, determination, and an unshakable belief in the right to freedom. Harriet was born Araminta Ross, and like many enslaved people, she endured extreme hardship from a young age. She was subjected to brutal physical labor, and at around age 12, she was hit in the head by an iron weight, leaving her with lifelong health issues, including sudden blackouts and seizures. But these challenges didn't stop her. Around 1849, after years of enduring the horrors of slavery, Harriet Tubman made the bold decision to escape. Tubman's escape was just the beginning. After reaching the free state of Pennsylvania, she didn't stop there. She risked her life countless times by returning to the South to rescue other enslaved people. Tubman used the Underground Railroad, a covert network of abolitionists and sympathizers who provided shelter, food, and guidance to those seeking freedom. She was an expert navigator, and with each mission she led small groups north, using her knowledge of the land and the stars to avoid capture. Tubman famously said she never lost a passenger. The Fugitive Slave Act of 1850 made her missions even more dangerous, as it allowed escaped slaves to be captured and returned even in free states. Despite the increased risk, Tubman continued her work. She often disguised herself and used various tactics to avoid detection. Her bravery earned her the nickname Moses, as she led her people to the promised land of freedom, just as Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt. In addition to her work on the Underground Railroad, Tubman played a crucial role during the Civil War. She worked as a cook, nurse, and even a spy for the Union Army. In 1863, she became the first woman to lead an armed assault during the Combahee River Raid in South Carolina, liberating over 700 slaves in a single night. After the Civil War, Harriet Tubman continued to fight for justice, advocating for women's suffrage, and working to provide housing and care for the elderly. Despite her significant contributions, she lived much of her life in poverty, never receiving the compensation she deserved for her wartime service. Harriet Tubman's legacy endures. She is remembered not only as a leader in the abolitionist movement, but also as a symbol of resilience and empowerment. In 2016, the U.S. Treasury Department announced plans to place Tubman on the $20 bill, a testament to her enduring influence.